Good morning, this is my Schamanen-Orakel reading for Thursday, and today I'm reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, and this reading here is for Pisces. Welcome Pisces! I'm using 5 card decks, and the reading starts with the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card, and out for you came the stone called Soulmate. And the stone Soulmate is about the twin flame. 2 crystals side by side call in a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds 2 people in an intimate relationship or unites you with the higher part of your soul. So you yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole that you need to fill? Black holes, they can be filled only from the inside by loving yourself fully and so integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another being at the spiritual and physical levels. The divination of the stone is that old heartbreaks may need to be healed, and ties with a past companion are cut or will be renegotiated. So prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lessons that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. The healing inside of the stone is that you do not need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. The frequency of the stone is earthy or high, depending on the individual makeup of the stone. The chakras the stone relates to are Earth Star, Heart, Soul Star, and Stellar Gateway. The timing of the stone is any moment, and the soul path is unconditional and relating to a mutually supportive union. Now we come to the Schamanen-Orakel. It is a German deck. I translated the card into English, and out for you came the card Scorpion. It is the number 12. It's a moon card, and it relates to retribution. Watch out, says this card. The Scorpion is the big surpriser. The number 12 symbolizes the cosmic winds and the laws of heavenly symmetry. 12 is the number of lost wisdom, of mystical emanation, and the 12 fluctuations that break through patterns within vibrations. In the Western world, the number 12 signifies the solar dozen of the calendar, the 12 months. And in ancient societies, only a few children mastered the demanding education of temple schools. And such temple schools, they were the only way out from poverty, and at the same time to become a student in a temple that led you out of a lifelong poverty. So not spiritually speaking, but in material terms, that was that kind of a school bringing you material change. These children who mastered a temple school education, they suffered greatly. Why they suffered? Well, they suffered because they had to do a lot of dangerous things, we will learn in a moment, and so such suffering even led to their death in most severe cases. The children, wanting to become spiritual masters and to accomplish this dream, they had to sleep on hard mats which were spread out on cold stone floors, and they fed themselves on water and some oats, and often they went to bed hungry. They were sent out by the temple schools to collect poisonous scorpions, and if a kid got stung, it seldom survived this ordeal. And even if it survived it, it was then sent away from the temple afterwards, because to have been stung was seen as a weakness, and so the kid was not suited to become a spiritual leader. The ones who survived all the lessons and actually became the priests in the end, well, they were changed in every way possible. They were no longer anything resembling their old personality. They had learned all necessary lessons to become that spiritual master by being initiated into priesthood. Such temple priests, they wore body paint in which burnt scorpions were contained as a reminder of their great skills to have survived catching a deadly scorpion. And such black paint, which had dead scorpions in it, was seen as a psychotropic substance that opened the doors to a secret world that only the masters of ceremonies and the healers had access to. So the scorpions warns us not to get entangled into our passions. Beware of vices, all vices like greed, egoism, excessive desires, and addiction of any kind, warns the scorpion. The sting of the scorpion teaches us an abrupt lesson, namely, if we should survive, we surely never ever forget the pain that we had to endure. Our ego was hurt, but the poison also created something new. So the scorpion dances a dance without return and teaches us to do likewise. Scorpions, they die before they give up, and you are expected to do the same. You get this card when you are advised to keep your word and not to lie. Before signing a contract, read it carefully, and so the card can also be a warning about your health. The Scorpion card says, while you are not responsible for the melody of your life, you are certainly responsible for the choreography of your life. So be aware while you dance through life. And the next card is the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And out came Great Big Love. This deck assigns different energies to the cards like earth, water, fire, love, sound, light, and thought. And the card Great Big Love is related to the energy of love. Key concepts, they are love without conditioning, romantic love, and how that experience changes you, deep and profound harmonious connections, and soulmates. Love heals all the wounds, begins all the lives. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limiting perspectives of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. There is a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share, and you engage in a harmonious dance that is seamless in its movements, rising and falling with each moment and each breath. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you do not have to wait for a partner to experience it. You are being invited now to explore love in all its beauty. Ask this: can you love without conditions, without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life, what you do, and how you contribute to the world? So today invite love with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed as a result. Love is the strength that you need today, the lens you must look through to find the truth and your way. So love is the way, the only way, and your only answer. The Starseed Oracle card that came out for you is I Remember. And I remember is the soul plan, the fated life versus destiny. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you are living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into, and the destiny life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. So if you get this card in your reading, it is because you are likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you are being called to make a decision and to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You are being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you are confronted with a path that is undefined, it is normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you are facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It is all part of the larger plan. So ask this starseed soul inquiry: what am I being called to do to surrender to my soul's plan? And the last card is the Divine Tarot of the Divine, and out for you came the Empress. And the card, the Empress, is from Mexico, relating to a Catholic saint called Our Lady of Guadalupe. The Empress is a loving and protective mother. She cares for and wishes to defend all of her children, even if sometimes such a mother's love can be smothering. The world feels bright and everything blooms around Our Lady of Guadalupe. The card is about fertility, nurturing, accomplishments, nature, and abundance. So Pisces, that was your reading. I thank you very much for listening. I wish you a wonderful day today. I wish you a great rest of this week. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Thanks for listening. And goodbye.